Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to do a simple portrait using a pencil. Now, if you have an eraser, that'll be fine. You probably need to look around for an eraser. That'll be very, very useful to have so we can erase and correct. This is a drawing that takes a lot of correction. So don't worry if you have to keep working on it and working on it. So we're going to start by putting our paper vertically like this and put our hand in the middle. Some of you remember this from second grade. Every time you do a portrait in art, it's always better each time you do it. So we're going to jump around our hand to get a nice big oval. So here I go, jump over my hand, not tracing it, just jumping over it. So I can get a nice oval. Then I stop over here. I see that my oval needs correcting because our heads are not like that. So this one's way too far. So I'm going to start with my first correction. I'm going to curve this so that I have a nice oval. Looks like a big egg because that's pretty much the shape of our heads. And of course I'm going to erase this. Now, if you're a sketcher, please sketch this out. That would be a very useful thing. A sketching means that you are making a line like this. If that's easier for you to do, please draw that way because it is just gives you a little bit more control. It's okay. This is called the sketch line. All right, then I'm down here. Now we're going to do the neck, and we don't want to make it too skinny. About as much as 3 fingers. I'm going to put 3 fingers here and go down on one side and then down on the other side. About that much. There's our fat neck, because we do have a fat neck. Then we're going to do the shoulders that jump out and then fall down. We don't go up like that, like a hump. Watch me go this way. I curve on this side, out past the oval, and I fall down. Go the same on this side, past the oval, and I fall down. Okay, there's basically our head, neck, and shoulders. Now, the eyes are always in the middle of your oval. Is this the middle? No. Here? No. We do want to try to put the eyes up here, but that's incorrect. We're going to do this the right way. In the middle, you are going to put, let's start with a circle, about that big. Start with a circle, that's the iris. And then we're going to put another circle. This is not part of the whole eye. It's just circles, okay? Then we're going to put the eyelid. That goes over here like a football shape. And then under. See how I'm touching that part of the circle? That's what you do. Touch that part of the circle and come over to the other side. It's kind of like a sad smile and then a happy smile on this side. There's our eyes. But what's missing is the pupil. So we're going to put the pupil here. Now that is a black dot. I'm going to leave a little bit of white so it shows like it's shiny. Here's another pupil. We all have pupils. They're all black. Okay? Now the nose is going to be halfway between the eye and the bottom of the chin. So that's about halfway down. I'm going to put the bottom of the nose. The nose are really difficult to do, so I'm just going to round out and go in between the eyes because that's where they start. There we go. Now you can put nostrils if you want. They're kind of like sideways raindrops. You can put the nostrils here and then a curve line. See how the curve line is touching the nostrils? Now between the nose and the chin, right halfway again is the mouth. So we're going to put a line here just for the mouth. We're going to put a lip on the bottom and then 2 bumps for the top lip. Not too big because then it'll look like it has lipstick. But everybody has lips. You see how the line is farther than the lips though? The line down here? They go past the bumps. And we usually don't connect them at this point because that's going to look a little funny too. All right, here comes the eyebrows on top of your eyes. They're bushy. And on this side, another bushy. You notice how I'm not touching the eyelid? Just the eyebrows going on one side, and they're hairy, so put hair. And then we can put our eyelashes on the eyelid. Now, if you really want a nice challenge of an eyelid, you can double this line for a double eyelid. Look at that. Double that line, and it really looks real. You can color in your eyes lightly like this, or a little bit darker. Some of us have dark eyes. Some of us have light eyes. But everybody has a black pupil. It's really a hole. So that's what we see through, is those holes. And then it shows everything you see and puts it inside your brain by those holes. It's really cool. You should look it up in the internet, the parts of the eye. All right, now we're going to put the ears, and it's right where the eyes are. So we're going to go down to about as far as our nose and put an ear in. About the same here. You notice how I didn't bump out way over here to make it look like puppy ears. Make the ears. You can put those lines inside the ears if you want to. Okay, now we're going to do the hairline, which is about here. That's the top of your head, and that's where your hair starts. It depends on what kind of hair you have, but if you just want to do a portrait and not your self-portrait, that's fine. Now, let's say, well, but Mrs. Story, maybe I have bangs. So it's like, okay, so you can put your hair down here. And boys, if you put your hair just on top of the oval, that's not going to work. Your hair actually goes down to your ears. Now, if you have bangs, you start from here and go down. You see? Yeah, that's how you do bangs. Not on top of the head and go out as if it's like spiky. We're not doing mohawks. All right, there we go. And girls, you can put your hair longer, of course. Then it starts to look more like a girl. Or curly. I'm just going to put and demonstrate a curly look over here. If your hair is curly, that's how you do it. Okay, put a little collar over here or a dress, jewelry. Use your imagination and see what you can draw over here. If you have room to put any symbols for your t-shirts, that's fine. Now you're going to shade it in. This value shading is like making on one side a little bit darker than the other. Some people like to smear it to get a little bit of a shadow. That's okay too. I have a lot of 5th graders doing the fruit bowl still life like this, and that's fine. Just smudge it with your finger, or you just color it in with a pencil. And there, you can put a little bit of color on your lips. That's pretty neat. You can put a hat or whatever, or a hairband, whatever you want to use, and use your imagination out here. You could put your symbols, whatever kind of decorations you want down here, all your favorite things, and there you have your portrait. Have fun, and don't forget to upload it from your phone, photo, and into your canvas. Bye.